guys. Well, this is August 30th? Wednesday, anyway. And I'm heading into town. I gotta grab some cigarette tubes. It looks like it's going to start raining soon. And I don't want to have to go in when it's doing that. Well, I guess the topic for today is this mess down in Texas with the hurricane. Not the hurricane itself, and not what the hurricane did as far as damage. What I'm talking about is the price, ooh, nice big rock there, is the price gouging that's going on down there, with both, like regular grocery stores and convenience stores both raising the prices on gas and bottled water by 400% to take advantage of the situation. Now, I've got in several discussions about this since it started. I think it was yesterday. It may have been the day before when it started, but anyway. I have a problem with it. And it's, I'm an agorist. I'm an anarchist. I believe in the free market. And when I make an argument against price gouging, because every other anarchist, there's only I think two anarchists that I can think of who are speaking out against gouging. The rest of them are defending it. Now, but their reasons for defending and my reasons for not defending it are not the same. They're defending it from a purely technical standpoint. And on that premise, I agree with them. On the premise that it's completely moral in a free market for anyone to charge what he wants for his products. That's part of the free market. I don't have a problem with that. I completely agree with it. My problem is the ethical part, because I don't think it's ethical to price gouge. The function, and I've talked about this on several of these posts, one of the primary functions of the free market is a punitive function. That whenever someone is doing business unethically, or has way too high prices on something, or a product of substandard quality, the consumer, the person that is voluntarily trading with this business person, has the right to not buy that product in a free market. And he also has the right that if he believes that the price gouging is going on, he has the right to expose it as such, point it out to everybody, and if say an entire community agrees with him on it, put that business owner out of business, or See, you're not forcing them to do anything, the business. And that's why it lines up with both free market principles and NAP principles, is because you're not, by using the free market to put the guy out of business for unethical business behavior, you are not forcing him to do anything. He has a choice. His choice is either to keep on being an unethical business and possibly lose so much business that he can't keep his business open and lose his business, or he can choose to be ethical in his business dealings. This is part of the punitive function of the free market. And this is the argument that I'm making. I'm not arguing about whether a business owner charging what he wants for his product is moral or immoral. That's not what I'm arguing about. Because if that's what the argument is, I will agree with him. The business owner has every right to ask whatever he wants for his product. And if the person doesn't want to pay that, then don't buy it. But that does not mean that the rest of the market can use the market's punitive function of, what we call penalizing a business economically for being unethical. And price gouging, charging 400%, instantly, 400% instant markup on something to take advantage of other people's misfortune is unethical. And then you got all these idiots who are arguing, well, it's I don't remember what they call it. Something about price signaling or something like that, where their argument is that by outrageously marking up the prices on their products, they are making it so that more product will come in, more of that product. And that isn't true. Because the same thing would happen whether they raised the price on the product or not. And so then all of a sudden this morning when I got up, I noticed that everybody was throwing a fit about that Joel Osteen, that preacher idiot. And don't get me wrong, I think that guy is a complete ass. But these people were giving him crap because he didn't take in hurricane victims. When he's rich and he's got a place for him to stay. Well, you guys are being hypocrites that are saying that he's wrong for doing that and that they're not wrong for raising the prices on something. They're both being unethical. It's a hypocritical argument to say that Joel Osteen is being unethical and these guys price gouging are not being unethical. That's stupid. So anyway, I've got into several discussions about this, and people are just making up ridiculous arguments. Like my Facebook profile pic is the little agorist ball dude flipping you off. And so this guy says, well, you're an agorist, aren't you? Well, then you got to agree with it, because black market and all this stuff. And it's like, water is not illegal. Selling it is not illegal. So it doesn't produce, there's no risk in selling it. So it's not a black market item. And selling water does not deprive the government of economic power, so it has absolutely nothing to do with agorism. And this guy is trying to make that argument. Well, if you're an agorist, you have to agree with this. No, I don't. Because the point you're trying to make is invalid. Agorism has nothing to do with it. But it's ridiculous. And, somebody asked, well, I can't remember how they put it. something to the effect of what's wrong with price gouging. Well, it's unethical. And I told him, if the thing is if I have to explain to you why it's unethical, you wouldn't understand the explanation anyway, because it's a matter of being a decent human being. Now, price gouging falls under the free market. I will readily admit that. They're not violating a free market principle by price gouging. They're being unethical. And I have never made the argument that what they're doing is immoral. Yet, that's what quite a few of them are trying to claim that I'm saying. They're trying to tell me, well, you're making the argument that it's immoral to price gouge. No, I'm not. I never said that. Never once have I said that. It's a straw man argument. So anyway, that is my rant for today. Wednesday, August 30th, I believe.